Welcome back. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Welcome back to the Buddies Podcast, episode 99.
Is this 6?
I don't even know.
I think it's legitimately 6.
Yeah, 'cause we're really good at upload.
Yeah, we're popping off. We're doing pretty good. I think we're 6 for 11. So that's pretty solid. When did we even start the podcast? Was that when did we flip over from Sleazeballs? Was it August?
Probably. Yeah, I'd say it's August.
August? Okay, yeah.
Alright, the topic we're gonna talk about is Belle Delphine. She's back, and I want you to guess what her new shtick is that she's coming back with.
Nudity.
Close. A sex doll replica of herself. I'm serious. I was like, damn, that's actually kind of smart.
Dude, it is insane, and the fact that she can just come back every 2 years when the money runs out, make one ad promo for some bullshit that has to do with somebody fucking her or something, and then she just makes the money and leaves again. That
Dude,
is so smart.
It's just crazy to me that that's what she's making. It's damn. She posted on Twitter and shit. She's like, yeah, you wanna fuck me? You can now. Go to my OnlyFans, buy my sex doll. It's a life-size action, like big figure too. It's her actual height and shit. It's crazy.
That's insane.
Does
it look
what?
Realistic?
Yeah.
Does it actually look like a person? That's fucking weird. I can't get behind that shit. Sex robots and stuff like that is so strange to me.
Dude, that's crazy.
Post on Twitter.
In 10 years, we're gonna be fucking robots, dude. That's gonna be crazy.
I'm not fucking a robot. Fuck you.
I'll try it. No, I'm kidding. I'll have sex with that robot over there. Let's see. Yeah. What was the thing you just put? Oh, Too Mad fucking died. Yeah, he OD'd on fentanyl. That did happen.
That wasn't fent. It was ketamine.
Oh, it was. I thought it was fent.
No, it was ketamine.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Honestly, I was kind of. Yeah, he did. Yeah, of course. Obviously, he did some bad shit. That's not good. He did some bad shit. But the old Too Mad of what I'm thinking of, when he made his high hyperactive gaming content and stuff like that. I like that Too Mad. That Too Mad was funny. He was definitely involved in the Siege community, and he made content within that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked his old content like that. Even some of his IRL vlog content was kind of good. But then when he started doing the weird shit on Twitter and stuff, I was kind of it's a little far. I wouldn't do any of that.
Well, I was really surprised because
that's when Too Mad died. I was a little sad about that stuff because I was I'm not gonna get any more like the guy who I used to watch before he was kind of weird, eventually died, and I was like, what? I used to watch that guy make Overwatch content, Siege content.
I don't remember any of that stuff, but
that's what he used to do.
Yeah, it was really weird because I found out that he died from a Discord server, but it wasn't a reminiscent post or it wasn't oh man, it sucks so bad, Too Mad died today. They were celebrating it.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I guess everybody just hated him towards the end of his life. Because
he did some weird shit, which is the part I don't know why he did that, but
I don't know what he even did.
And he basically a trans I think it was a transgender person killed themselves or something, and they were a kid, and he said some really weird shit. He basically you'd have to go look at the tweet if it's still up. Maybe it's up, I don't know.
Dude, I've been scrolling through Twitter for 2 minutes. I've seen 3 cocks. What the fuck is wrong with this fucking website?
Dude, you like penis, bro? That's okay.
Why is this? I just clicked something that was trending, and it's a completely wholesome thing. I scroll down to 3 posts down, and it's just a dude with the same @ that was popular with his fucking dick out.
Yeah, man,
what the fuck?
You can turn that off. You can just get rid of that.
I'm so confused at how this platform still exists. It's just the people, I guess, but
yeah, but that's not the platform. The platform's just shit. Twitter's the worst place on earth. It's terrible. Don't Twitter is live leak. It will ruin friendships. It will ruin relationships. It will just. You can't go on Twitter in public. You can't even just even mention your own Twitter is not even a flex or anything. It's never been, but it would never be. It or even saying you have a blue check mark. Like Twitter is the worst shit ever. It is easily bottom barrel the worst. It's horrible. There's no point to it. It's the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like negativity, just
It's
like
all it is.
force fed in a giant line as you go down.
There's never any positive shit on there ever, and if there is, it's ruined. It'll get ruined.
People just love hateful shit. Like I even fall into that trap a lot. Is like when I'll look at like I don't know YouTube clips and stuff like that. Like on Valorant recently, it's been like people just shitting on other people or like causing drama. People just really like drama because it just for some reason stirs in their head. It's like reality TV. It's like the same thing there. Like Bachelorette, Bachelor, any drama-based stuff, people just eat up. But I don't know what it is about like the human brain and just loving negative shit. Like we just fucking love like hate watching shit, anything like that. And
Yeah.
I've fallen into that so many times, and I've like been catching myself recently, just trying to like keep it away. And I've pretty much gotten most of it. Like there's not much like hate watching or anything I do anymore. It's obviously shit I don't like, but when I know I don't like it, I'll just not watch it. Just save myself the time. Whereas I used to just watch whatever the fuck just to fill time for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped doing that. I got off Twitter. I got off TikTok. TikTok was like a big proponent of it too. I never got into Instagram Reels, which I knew had like a ton of that shit going on. And overall, I've just been like a lot happier, even though I'm not as connected to the internet as I was. But it's been really nice.
I feel like if you got a little more connect, like even just downloading TikTok, I feel like you'd find some shit for your commentary.
I would rather sound with a nail file than re-download TikTok.
Well, you don't have to look at the weird shit. You just fucking go in there and find whatever's new out there.
No, but the thing is,
make
like,
jokes.
TikTok in itself is just gonna feed you. Like, when I was on TikTok, dude, I could feel my fucking brain melting. I don't want to go anywhere near that shit anymore. I'm, like, completely done with any, like, viral social media. I'm gonna
Right.
look at YouTube, and I'm gonna look at Twitch, and that is it. Other than that, I'm gonna spend the rest of my time watching shows or shit that's, like, actually good. It's just, like, low-effort content that just sucks the fucking life out of your brain. Because when I watch shit like that, I'll think about it in my free time. Like, why the fuck do I even care? And it just sticks in my head for, like, hours after I'll watch it. Like, I'll just, like, reflect on it. And I just realize how shit that is. So I just stopped doing it.
Speaking of shit, Drama Alert hasn't uploaded for a whole year.
Well, yeah, didn't Keemstar, like, finally retire?
Hopefully, I don't know. He said he was going to, then he said he wasn't, and then I never listened about that shit ever again.
I
I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. Drama Alert hasn't uploaded for a whole year, considering that guy doesn't shut up.
I haven't watched a Drama Alert video probably since, like, the
I haven't
COD
watched.
day.
I haven't
Actually, no.
watched. I haven't watched a Drama Alert since 2016. I swear to God.
Probably right around like the time that Leafy and Grade A Under A and Keemstar were all in like this weird three-way love triangle thing that happened for a little bit. That was probably the last time I watched Drama Alert because it was like this weird back and forth. Or when like Lizard Squad was big and like Xbox got taken down. That's when I really paid
Lizard
attention to Drama
Squad.
Alert, dude. That was like the fucking news.
Oh, it's awesome. Lizard Squad. Forgot about them.
That was a different time.
That
I have
was-
DMs from
I was
me and my
like,
friend talking about
It
Lizard
was like
Squad.
you did and didn't want Xbox for Christmas because you wouldn't be able to play on Christmas because they'd shut it down.
That was fucking insane. Like the fact that they like just shit on them.
On Christmas too.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, dude,
funny.
my cat fucking sprained its ankle last week too.
From what? Did you sit on it?
No, so he's not even a year old yet. And we have like this little ledge in the basement that leads up to a window. It's like this little like you've seen him before.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what the fuck he did, but it must have been like the dead of night because we didn't even hear it. But what I think happened was he was sitting on like our windowsill in the basement that's like raised above like quite a bit.
Mhm.
And I think he like either got scared by something or like zoomed up and wanted to just run around, so he jumped off the top. And I thought he broke his fucking paw because I woke up for work in the morning at like 6 o'clock. I go downstairs to go feed him, and he fucking hobbles around the corner on one leg, and he's like, ah! And I was like, oh, fuck. Because I have like 10 minutes before I have to leave. And now my cat has a fucking broken paw. So I'm like, shit, what do I do? Luckily my dad's still here, so he like handled it. Like he took him to the vet the next day, I think. But we like sat on it for like a day. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Cause I don't know if it's actually broken. And then I like felt it a bit and it felt really squishy. I was like, it's probably fucking broken. Like it swole up a lot.
It's probably
So we
broken.
brought him into the vet, got an x-ray, got like some work done on him, stuff like that. Came back, they're like, nope, not broken, it's sprained. Here's some pain meds. Give it to him like twice a day, it's pretty weak. So we did that for a bit. That all ran me about $680.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So was not prepared for that. But he's good now. He's back on it. He's doing all right. We're thinking about getting a second one pretty soon once we move in to our new apartment. So that'll be hype. We're looking for black cats right now. My girlfriend wants one that's cuddly so that she can read with it on her lap.
That's what she wants?
Yeah, searching for cats is really fucking weird. Because, like, shelters don't really advertise them that much. At least around here. Like, there's some. But pretty much all of it's just on Facebook. And then there'll just be, like, a random posting, like, halfway across the entire fucking state. And my girlfriend will really like that one because it's really cute. And I'm like, I'm not driving 6 fucking hours to go get a cat. And then have to, like, get a ton of work done on them. Dude, cats are so fucking expensive. I did not know. Oh, I did know, but I didn't know it was going to be this, like, insane. I thought an x-ray was going to be, like, $200, not, like, $6. It was
when it comes
ridiculous.
to animals, they're fucking expensive.
So, yeah, hopefully dumbass keeps himself at least intact for, like, the next couple of months until at least the Japan trip's over. I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'm still hyped for the Japan trip. We got a ton of shit. Oh yeah, I need to go look at those Ghibli tickets.
I booked Team Lab tickets already for the 17th at 1.
Okay.
I got both our tickets, so we're done for that.
Yeah, apparently we just have to be very careful on like trains, because it's very easy to get lost, from what I hear.
What do you mean? Like lost on the train or lost to find the train?
Like take the wrong train, fuck knows where, and then not know how to get back. So just keep that in mind when we get there, apparently.
I'll ask Michael about that, because Jesus Christ, I would. That was the one thing I was hoping was not complicated.
Yeah, no, apparently it's really bad. And apparently there's like some cars that are like women's only as well.
Dude, I'm still gonna go sit on that train.
Alright. I'm so excited for the food, dude. The food is like the main reason I want to go.
When it comes to the restaurants, I'm letting you figure that out, because you've been talking about it. I'm like, you know what? He'll figure something out, and I'll just go with him.
Yeah, if you can figure out like some nice shopping districts we can go to, I'll figure out some food places around them, and we'll just fucking...
I already got it.
Dude, we're gonna chow down. Because I was worried about how expensive food's gonna be there.
It's probably
But I've been watching a lot of people who travel to there and like only make content on the food. Like there's one guy named Japan Eats who does like shorts content.
Oh, you told me this guy, yeah.
And yeah, most of the stuff that he talks about, like, I want to say most meals are only like $6 or $7 or like less. And they're really high quality. Like Japan has a very different type of custom to how food is like priced versus the quality of it. And if you have a really expensive food, it better be like stupid high quality, like, or something very special, like something artisan has to go into it, or else you're like literally people really don't fuck with it. Yeah. So having cheap and quality food is highly respected. So a lot of places just have it like that. So we can pretty much go anywhere. The issue is though, there's a lot of places with really fucking long lines to where you have to get there right away in the morning.
I'm sure we can just find like pretty basic places though and just go eat.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be as good. Like I want to eat like some fucking crazy stuff.
Like every day or what?
Not like every day, but I want to hit like some main ones. Like there's this one series that he's been doing where there's like a shopping district in Kobe. And he's basically walking down like this giant alleyway and there's just restaurants lining each side all the way down.
Yeah.
And there's everything in there from like Vietnamese to Chinese food to really good ramen to like katsu curry. Yeah, I'm really excited. Dude, I want to try Japanese curry so bad. Like, I'm honestly more excited for the curry than I am for the ramen at this point.
You know what? You know what we need to figure out. This is actually something we have to get done like pretty soon.
Hmm.
We have to figure out how the hell we're gonna get to Osaka the first day.
Oh.
After that, we're good, but we need to figure that out.
Well, I need to figure out. So what I might do
And
is
where
when
to
we
buy
need to make
tickets.
big trips. When we need to make big trips, I need to write out plans of which trains we need to go on from where. But the issue we're gonna have is even if we do know what train we need to be on, the signage when we're there in person is gonna be the issue.
Just scan it with your phone. You're gonna download the Google app, use the camera, and it'll just type it all out like in real time, and it'll just show you what it says. That's really what I'm.
Well, yeah. Apparently, it's really misleading though, and like I said, there is women-only cars, so we kind of need to be careful.
We'll be fine. We'll know which one it is. We'll just go on and be like, whoa.
Why is there two white guys on the fucking women's only train?
So many bitches here. All right.
Oh god.
Next train. Look at all these women. Next train, please.
Oh man. Yeah, that's all the topics I had. Fuck my ass. I was hoping we were gonna be able to ramble on about some different shit.
Yeah, we could ramble on. We keep talking about some stuff. I'll go into content warning. Content warning is a game where you go in as some YouTubers, content creators, and you record stuff. Get enough footage. You only have a certain amount of film. Go in, record some spooky shit, some funny shit. Come back, and you have to meet the quota each day. Every 3 days, you gotta reach the quota. The first day, I think it's like 3K, so you gotta make 3K views. And looking at that shit makes me be like, wow, if this was YouTube, this would be fucking easy. And then the second quota you have to reach is 48K. A little bit harder, but it's not terrible. But otherwise, the game's fun as hell. You can buy like a bunch of shit. They got like microphones and stuff. It like enhances your voice in the game, and like whatever you record on the camera, literally is actually recorded on the camera in the camera quality.
Huh.
So it's really sick, dude. It's a really cool concept. I really like it. It's really, really fun. And there's like 2 maps, and like they're really big, and you explore them. There's like this is one lady. She's got like her titties out and everything in the game, and if you like find her, you can't live. It's like a 2-shot and you're dead, and she like murders you. It's like it's so funny. I think I have a video. It's in my video of me and Audrey running away, yelling our asses off, and we just get fucking smacked. And then Audrey's running away, and she like throws him in a barrel and like crushes him. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah, Lethal Company now, I guess monthly only has like 41K playing from where it was.
That's
like,
still really good. That's still good.
Well, that was at like 200K, but yeah, that still is pretty decent. It's not bad at
41K
all.
is good for one person who made that game. Hell yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, that dude cashed out. He's fucking chilling now.
Oh yeah.
Furries are up.
They're up, bro. Their tails are up. They're up.
But that's still a big ass game for like how much it kind of fell off, but it's not like crazy at all.
No.
Like Risk of Rain, for instance, I feel like is like a game with a pretty active community, and it only has like 8K that play concurrently. I can't wait to play more Risk of Rain, dude. I'm probably gonna stream right after this and just play Risk of Rain. I'm
Really?
so addicted to that game, it's fucking insane. Like, I'm fiending. When you complete a run in that game, it's such a journey that, like, it's just the biggest fucking dopamine release of all time. Like, it's like the game that is just, I can't even explain it. Because you basically have to go through the game and build as you go, and it's all completely random, but there's ways in which you can kind of, like, alter your chances to have a better shot at actually making it to the boss and beating him. But it basically just makes you work for it, like, throughout the entirety of your run. So you could have, like, a shitty stage 1, and you're like, okay, this is over. And then you might find, like, an item that reshapes the entire run and makes it, like, actually viable. And it's a really fun stream game because it takes up to, like, 60 minutes per run. So you have a lot of time to, like, talk to people or whatever else while playing the game. Because it's a lot of, like, idle time of just, like, running around and stuff like that. But it's also, like, very engaging with your brain. to where you're not just like bored on the in-between sections, because you're constantly looking for like items, you're constantly looking for like little interactables that are hidden across the map to make sure that you get as much as you can on each stage. So yeah, I've just been fucking hyper addicted to it. Like, it's my reward at the end of the night right now. I'm trying to set up like a better reward system for my brain to where like I do work and then I get dopamine release at the end, and that's it. Like, I'm trying to train my work.
Yeah, I usually just watch porn. That's how I'm rewarding myself.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I usually just bust a fat load across my fucking desk. See if I can
I
hit the wall.
finished this edit. Time to go.
Time to finish myself.
Finally.
Bust open the fucking magazine.
What, you gonna shoot yourself? Oh, thank God.
No,
Bust
like a
open
fucking
magazine.
Pornhub mag. The fuck? Bust out the magazine, load it in, fucking contemplate pulling the trigger every night.
Should I reward myself?
Should I reward myself with a sweet release of death? Maybe not tonight, maybe next week.
Dude, I've been rewatching a show.
What have you been rewatching?
And it was so random, but I've been rewatching it. Stranger Things. And the fan base is weird as fuck.
Yeah, I agree. Dude, I was thinking about a different show that happened a long time ago. Which one of the actors from it is like a pretty popular musician now. At least among women, from what I can tell. Like Wallows. I don't know if you ever heard of Wallows. But there is I think it's like the lead singer of that band was in a show called 13 Reasons Why back in like 2016. I want to say right around the same time as like the original Stranger Things came out. And dude, I remember the fucking like cultural impact that shit had at my school was absolutely insane. Like, it was like this Netflix original that basically just follows like this girl that gets bullied by literally fucking everybody. There's like a little bit of like a story to it. It's like 13 episodes, I think. And like each one is just like a friend fucking her over, like her nudes get leaked or some bullshit like that. It's like weird like teen drama. And then eventually like everybody pretty much just tells her to fucking off herself. And then the final episode she does. And then it's just like this somber ending. And I remember, because I went to like a pretty like religious school, our teachers acted like that shit was going to like fucking kill you. Like, they acted like it was like fucking fentanyl. There was like multiple full-on like teacher assemblies, student assemblies that we had about that show and how we shouldn't watch it. And I just remembered that the other day and I was like, that is just the craziest fucking thing ever to think about. That like popular media like that can have that big of an impact on like just random people just based off of like religious belief and shit like that. Like, that school obviously is very extremist in like those beliefs, because I mean they've literally called every student into the fucking gymnasium and were like, do not watch the Satan show, don't fucking do it, it's the fucking work of the devil, you better stay the fuck away. Like,
I didn't know
that
you
happened.
went to, like, yeah, I didn't know.
like,
I didn't know you went to like a religious school.
yeah, it was
that?
bad. It was fucking really bad. My girlfriend did too, but she went to like a Catholic one, whereas mine was like more like a Christian one, and it was fucking. We both had terrible.
Why do so many parents send their kids, like, they're not gonna meet, like, well, they might meet Jesus, but like,
well, they might meet a car and then Jesus, consequently, right after.
Oh, why did they
Hey,
send
Timmy,
them
have
this?
fun at the
Like,
first day of school. Just gets ran over by the fucking bus. Oh my god!
well, I mean, like, why did so many parents send their kids to like religious schools? Like, they don't like it, and they know it's not good.
Well, some people like it. I mean,
Well, yeah, the ones aren't, like, you're not like, are you religious?
it's a different melting pot. I used to be, back when I
Oh, never
wasn't.
mind.
That.
I thought you were just.
But the
like,
way that
I thought you
it
were just like a
works-
kid. Like, you just didn't, like, you weren't religious. You just went to the pub. Like, you just went.
Well,
there.
the thing
I
is
didn't know,
like normally higher upstanding like private schools are all in some way religious, because there has to be the money that comes in to make the school good. So it normally comes from like the church and shit like that. So it's like offshoots from the church. So it's like this weird thing where like the church is its own thing, the school is another thing, but they kind of merge to where people send their kids there and then the parents go to the church. So the church gets money from the parents, then the church gets money from the kids when they grow up because the parents die or get too fucking old to go. So it's like this constant recycling of people based on families. And you just bring in more people through the school because obviously kids have to go to school, so that's how you draw the parents in, and the cycle continues. So that's the way that most of that works, and that's the way that a lot of private schools make a ton of money, is because they get government subsidiaries. So there's an offshoot of that that goes to the school from the church.
Oh shit, okay.
So that's how I got enveloped into that shit, but that's also because my grandma and stuff like that was like super, super religious, same with my great grandma and all that stuff. It was fucking war times. Like, the thing is with religion, is a lot of people turn to religion when really bad shit is happening.
It gives
Like, think
hope.
of like...
It's like hope.
Yeah, it's
And it
like
makes sense.
it's like a last resort to a lot of people. Like you think of like medieval times and stuff like that. Like religion was fucking massive because A, nobody wanted to go against it, and B, it had a lot of power, and C, it was something that people could rely on. At least they thought they could rely on.
Dude, if I was in medieval times, holy shit, I'd be the greatest warrior ever. I'd fucking win
Really?
every
You think
fight.
so, dude? I feel like
I'd
I'd be
win
a
every
fucking
fight.
pussy. If
No,
I
I'd win.
got fucking shot out a birth canal in ancient Greece, I'm probably dead within a year. I'm gonna be real.
Dude, give me like one helicopter and minigun, and I'm gonna win every fight.
Okay.
I'll be the
Well,
best
you
warrior
can't
out
fucking
there.
time travel. You got a sword, you got chainmail that does fuck all, and you got a really
Can I just
hard
say how-
helmet that's heavy
Dude.
as shit. The fact that humans made it through that shit is insane to me.
Yeah, during the Viking times too, that's fucking crazy to me.
That is insane, the resilience that humans had during that period of time to make it through and have a successful family. Like, that is so much fucking work. It is insane.
Dude, chainmail I think is the coolest shit ever. I think it's better than like fucking plate armor and you get shot with a bullet. I think chainmail is so much cooler.
It's really heavy,
It is, but it's like,
surprisingly.
well, I think so. Well, is it really that? I remember. Well, this might sound fucking stupid. I watched The Hobbit one time, and he was wearing chainmail, and he's like a little guy, right?
Yeah.
And they just put chainmail on him, and it seemed light, but it seemed like it did the job because like the blade can't go through it all the way. It could like poke
Well,
him.
the reason why that happened was because it was elven chainmail, so it was a lot lighter. Like, that was like an actual plot point in the movie.
Damn it! Why can't they just make that real?
Yeah, because normal chainmail is heavy as fuck. I mean, obviously, like, a breastplate's also really heavy, but, like, it's a little bit lighter. I think chainmail was mainly made for archers or something like that, so that if there was a close combat situation, they couldn't get, like, I don't know, like, the arrows wouldn't penetrate or something like that. So the only way to, like, kill an archer was to, like, mortally wound them up close. So it basically made it so, like, the range advantage was even more exacerbated, or whatever. Was basically the idea. And it was light, so the archer could, like, move around, I think. But I don't know how the fuck we got into that topic. That came out of nowhere. Did you ever have a Rome stint where, like, you were really interested in Roman culture? Or, like, learning about the history of Rome?
I wanted to, but I could not get into it. I just didn't like school.
Oh, well, I'm saying, like, outside of school. Was this, like, an interest that you had on your own? Or no?
I think I had more of an interest in medieval times more so than ancient Rome.
Really? What was your
Yeah.
favorite topic in history? Medieval?
I did have one. What was it? I just remember my history teacher telling us that if there was ever a school shooter, he would shoot him. I remember
Dude.
that.
I remember we had a shooter drill one time, and I was in my shop class, and I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but all the students and shit were in like the class early in the morning, and they didn't tell us that like the shooter drill was gonna happen. It's just like this random thing they did, where it was like this impromptu lockdown. So I told you like the protocol a couple months ago, and then they didn't go on it at all. A lot of people were like, oh well, it might happen this week, and then it just never did. And then randomly the fucking alarm went off, and it's like lockdown in session. We were like, what the fuck? So we turn around and our shop teacher's on the floor crying in a ball on the floor. We're like, oh fuck. Oh shit. So we started grabbing fucking 2x4s and shit. We were like standing by the door with it locked. Meanwhile, our fucking teacher's just on the floor in the fetal position. He was like this pretty grisly dude. Like, he'd go out on weekends and shit like that. He was one of these guys. He was like my favorite teacher ever, keep in mind. Like, I'm not shitting on this guy at all. This dude was the fucking goat. But, like, for fun on weekends, he would literally just like help out his neighbors and shit. He's like, oh yeah, just cut down 3 fucking trees for my neighbor this weekend, hauled them off in my pickup truck. No biggie. Got some fresh wood in the back too if you need it. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like it was like this guy was like fresh out of like the fucking 1940s. Like he was like a homesteader. It was insane.
He's like
Like actually reminded me like a Red Dead 2 character. As a human. Like it was insane. This guy was a unit. I don't know where he's at now. For all I know, he might have passed. I hope not. But yeah, he was the homie, dude. I loved Shop because of him. Like, it was fucking sweet. Shop was like my favorite class ever. Any class that guy taught, I took. But yeah, I hope he's still doing good. I wish I had some like point of contact with him. I don't really have any points of contact with any of my old teachers. I don't know if you do.
No.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Surprising that my girlfriend has a lot. Like, she has like her old teachers' numbers and stuff and like Facebook accounts. I never was that close.
Yeah, that's like that's a little close to fuck.
Well, it's not like they talk like pretty regularly, but like they'll just show up in each other's feeds if they post something, and like they might send like a DM or something that's like, "Hey, how you doing? Still alive?" Nice.
Oh, geez, still alive? God damn.
God damn,
Oh,
bitch.
well.
Just fucking croak already, you fucking
Fuck.
heathen.
God damn fucking bitch.
So you went straight to like a public school?
That's all we got here. Oh no, we can have privates, but like if you go to private, people make fun of you and call you a bitch. So no, I
I
went
mean,
to
people would
public.
call me a bitch because I went to fucking private as well.
Yeah,
but like,
bitch.
I got the good education and I got indoctrinated. So, dude, I realized how much of my fucking brain is still comprised of all that stupid shit from the church. Like, I remember the other day I was thinking about some shit and randomly like a fucking hymn popped in my head. And I was like, what the fuck is that doing there?
I actually one summer went to a religious camp.
Oh boy.
No, but it was actually so much fun.
Did you get touched?
Not yet, but
Okay.
I went there.
They might come back.
I went there for one summer with my friends. It was the best fucking shit ever, dude. It wasn't even like it was more fun, like games and shit and doing stuff outside and like activity. There was more of that than it was like religious. Like religious stuff was involved, but like it wasn't stupidly shoved down your throat. It was more so like just kind of subtle, but at the same time too there. So it was really good actually. It was a really good summer camp. I really enjoyed it.
How did you end up at a Bible camp though? Like, did your parents send you there or did you want to go there?
I just went there because my friends were going there, and it was also like I said, it was more of a camp than it was more just like Bible and religious. It was involved. Like there was like pray times and stuff. You had to pray before your meals, but it was like that was like it was pretty good though. Like overall, you just did fun stuff. It was just fun overall. You just met cool people too. So it was really good.
Yeah, I never really did a camp like that because all of them, I don't think there even was one near me. But
was
also I just
big,
didn't
too.
really
It was
have
a
friends
big
that did
camp.
that. Because normally during like the summers, I would just hang out with my friends and we just play games, like all the time.
Yeah,
Like, I remember one summer it
know
was like
what,
PUBG. One summer it was CS:GO. Back when like, dude, 2017, or well actually before 2017, like 2015 to like 2018 was so fucking fun for games, dude. It was
Dude,
so good.
I used to be so pissed off at my mom when I was a kid for summer, every summer, because she would try to sign me up for shit, and it'd make me so mad because it's like I'm out of school, I want to hang out with my friends and play games, and she like pretty much takes that shit away from me. So I was
Yeah.
always so fucking pissed off at her for that shit. I was like, bro, like, are you kidding me? Like, I just got my summer off, and you're signing me up for a camp. There'd be times when I just wouldn't even go. Like, I just like went out and leave my room.
I'd be pretty fucking pissed about
I'd be
that
stupidly mad. I was like, are you like, I waited all year for summer and now I'm just going to a fucking camp for like 2 weeks or like a month. Like, dude, I'm
too. I
not
mean, did you
doing
even
that.
have like did you even have like access to a PC at the time, or are you still on console?
Console?
Damn. So you would, most of the time you'd probably just hang out with your friends in person then, right?
In person, on Xbox, yeah, stuff like
Okay. Okay, so you kind of had both.
that. I had both.
Dude, that was such a rough time to not have a PC because there's so many fucking good games out at the same time. Like, it went from like H1Z1 to like CS:GO was pretty good in like 2017 when Operation Hydra came out. I had a fucking blast playing that. Then H1 got kind of bad, CS kind of got a little stale, so I stopped playing both. And then PUBG was fucking huge in like late 2017, early 2018. And then Fortnite came out, and that was a rough time. That was fucking bad. Dude, I still can't even fathom how many people I've blocked. I'm still unblocking people from that time who would post their fucking wins every day. Just so I have like contact with them again. Because I reconnected with a bunch of them recently. Not for the best reason ever. But I talked to a lot of them. And I'm like, damn, dude, I haven't talked to you in like forever. And then I tried texting him. I'm like, oh my god, I've had you blocked for like 8 fucking years.
Jesus
How?
Christ. Oh my god.
So it's like, yeah, I'm like still reeling back my issue with that.
Yeah,
what the fuck
I
is
overall.
grok?
What? Grok?
Oh my god, they have an AI assistant on X called Grok.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that existed.
Okay, never mind. That's a tangent.
I really want to get off Snapchat, but now I have so many people on there that I just can't get rid of it.
Dude,
now
I do too. Because Snapchat's
because
getting so fucking annoying.
I could care less for Snapchat. I really could.
Dude, they keep trying to just add these stupid fucking features, and they keep sending me notifications.
It's not the features. It's just I have like you, Michael, Chris, a couple people from high school. That's why I can't get rid of it because I'm like I don't have these people's actual contact.
Yeah, I don't have anybody's number. That's
So
what I
it's like-
realized. So
so
if
it's
I
like,
ever delete my
you have mine,
Snapchat,
you have
I'm
my number.
fucked. But like people from high school, and
Oh,
I
that
can't
stuff,
like
yeah.
hit them up really to be like, hey, could you just have my, here's my number. You want to add me to your phone book? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking DM you that after I haven't talked to you in like 5 years because it's just gonna seem weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck in this limbo where like if I need contact with somebody like that, I have to keep Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate Snapchat because it keeps sending me fucking notifications for these stupid add-ons they keep doing to the app that don't do anything. Somehow Snapchat stories are still a fucking thing, like 8 years later.
Michael sent me a fucking streak a couple days ago. I was like, oh no. It was
Dude,
so funny.
streaks are the
It was so
stupidest
funny.
shit
I know.
ever.
It was so
I
funny,
fucking
though.
hate them so much.
So funny.
And that's the other issue is I feel obligated to have streaks with people even though I don't give a fuck about them at all. Not about the people, but the streak. Like, they'll just send me an image of their face, and I'll be, like, sending an image back of my face. Like, it's just a completely depraved interaction that literally just tells you, hey, I'm breathing still. And that's it.
Look at me, I'm sending a picture back.
Like, it's
Who
so,
gives a
like,
shit.
disgustingly, like, dystopian. And people have just been, like, so desensitized to it for years because that was all you did in high school. Like, I remember people who would wake up every day, scribble out the entire screen, write an S, and send it to me. And I would just be on the shitter in the morning like, okay, well, that was fucking stupid.
That was
That was dumb. And then there's, like, people who would, like, fake dick pics and send them to you. Those are pretty funny.
Yeah, I remember, yeah, I've never got one of those, but I know a person... I know a person who he literally... This is crazy. He sent a picture of one of his friends. He had a photo of one of his friends, and he straight up, like, jizzed on the photo and then sent it as a snap thing. He just straight up cummed on
It's a
it.
streak!
Yeah, I got it and I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Insane!
He like busted all over.
Oh my god.
Then he sent
Wait,
it
like,
to-
it was like a printed photo, or he nutted
He-
on a
he-
phone and then sent the picture of the phone?
No, he had a picture of one of his friends that I used to know.
Like, printed out?
Like, so it's just a guy I know from like school. Like, I knew him from school. This is back when I was high school. He had a photo of one of his friends, and he busted on it for some. I don't know why. He busted
Like, it was a
on that.
physical printed
physical
photo.
printed, like a physical little photo that you can hold in your hand, physical photo, and he took a picture of his bust on the photo and he sent that as a
Posted a
snap.
cum tribute as a fucking streak?
Yeah.
That is
I
crazy.
remember seeing that. I was like, ooh, that's cool. And I just went on my day.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that just ruined my fucking day. I'm gonna think about that for the next 18 hours now. That's awesome.
And I just went to school and that was it. I remember the
Oh
one
my
time,
God.
dude. I remember the one time. I like could get out of any school shooting if I wanted to back in the day.
What?
I'm gonna explain this. So my friend's mom worked for the RCMP, which is like the Royal Canadian Mountain Police, which is like that's like the police that aren't in the city. So like, 'cause
Are
there's
those the
not a lot
guys who
outside.
ride on mooseback?
That they don't, but yeah,
Oh, fuck.
they,
I
no,
thought
they
they still
do.
did that.
They,
Oh,
that's
they
on-
do?
They only do that if like they don't even have fucking horses or any of that shit like at the RCMP. That's like up north in the mountains. Like you're having to be in, like a little like park trail to see that.
Oh, yeah, it obviously doesn't fucking mooseback turn horses. Why did I think
No.
they rode mooses?
Not on a
Dude, that'd be so much more intimidating if they figured out how to domesticate mooses. Oh my god, they are riding a moose. Wait.
you
No, that's a thing.
I think you can.
I found a picture, dude. They're
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you fight them, people who say they can take a moose are stupid as fuck. You'll lose. They're bigger than
Dude,
a horse.
moose. I just realized moose are basically camels for winter.
Yeah, pretty much. And they're like stupidly strong. Like you don't understand.
Without the
how
nuts
strong.
on them.
They're freaking huge, dude. I used to
But
think
they
like,
got lumps in other
I
places.
used to think like, oh, it's like a bigger deer. I can easily like, no, you can't, bro. That shit is fucking huge.
Dude,
and
those
heavy.
motherfuckers grunt, and there's like a spout of steam
If
that
that
comes
thing,
out of their face.
if that thing fell on you, you would be dead. Like just anybody in general, not just you. Like anybody in general, you'd be dead. They're extremely heavy. You do not want to fuck with them.
Here you go. Here's the Mountie on the moose, dude. That's fucking sick.
Oh yeah.
Funny pictures on coolphoto.com.
So yeah, basically, his mom worked for the RCMP, and I remember one day, no, there's 2 days. There's 2 days. He was like, "Hey, there's gonna be a school shooting. Don't go to school." I was like, "Okay." And he just texted me.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious. Cause like the RCMP would hear word to mouth, and they would like figure shit out, and they would show up at the schools and check everybody's cars before they come into like the building and stuff and shit like that. And so I wouldn't just go to school some days because it's like, oh, I don't want to die. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm
Well, I
just not
mean,
gonna go
we
to
had
school.
that too, but it only really happened twice. There was this one kid who looked like a fucking vampire. And like, okay, kids could fucking tell. When somebody was about to snap, you knew. Everybody didn't say anything, like, to anybody important. But you'd like gossip about it and be like, hey, fucking vampire man, looks like he's about ready to crack. I don't know if you guys want to show up tomorrow. Can we make a pact or something? I'm not really feeling too hot.
Dude,
Like,
there was a kid who we were like, yeah, he's gonna shoot the school up, we think. And then we figured out he's just really fucking dumb.
oh,
So he
he's
didn't yeah, so basically
too dumb to make an atrocity.
the reason why we thought this was because he was very he wasn't really like included, he was just kind of by himself, so that was already a sign. And
Yeah.
he's really sensitive.
Uh-huh.
So the one
Like he'd
time
snap easily?
yeah, like I remember one
Okay.
time he didn't get something and he like lost his shit, and it was like really fucking weird. But my one friend did something, like he bugged him, said a joke to him just to kind of tease him a bit, but not to be a
Bust out his
dick.
picture of him.
Yeah, pretty much. No, okay.
Send him the dick pic
Sorry.
Snapchat streak in the morning at
Yeah,
8
so-
a.m.
Let's like when
Fucking-
I'm talking like he bugged him, like he maybe might have like, we're not like, or he might have made a joke to him, like kind of just to tease him, and
Yeah.
he did not take that well, and he looked at him menacingly. We were like, "You're on the list, dude. You made the list." And so we were very convinced that he's gonna shoot the school up one day, and he never did. But we
Yeah,
were like,
probably-
we knew, we were like, I bet he has a list. He's definitely got a list. There was no way he didn't. I remember the one
Yeah, he
time
probably,
too, we
he
got
probably
our,
got to school and ate all the bullets out of the gun
my
already.
one friend, we made it so that we broke his locker so they had to weld it shut. So he had to get a new locker. Remember that time?
You welded his locker shut?
So what happened was every day we'd show up to his locker, and as he would open it, we'd jump on the top of his locker and hang on the door every day
Oh.
because it was breaking. And so it eventually broke.
So you
And-
just bent it.
So the teacher came and took all of his shit out, left it out outside of the locker door, and just welded his door shut. And then he just walked out one day. He was like, "Why's all my shit here?"
What the fuck? Did the shop teacher bring a TIG welder in? How the fuck did they get that closed?
Oh yeah, the shop has a welding shop as well next to it.
So the teacher legit took the welder out,
Yeah, they just
welded the
it
locker
shut. Yeah,
shut.
welded it shut. Whole thing.
That's insane.
That's
That is such a
to
that's a
this day,
Canadian fix right there.
I even asked my brother, like, to this day, is that locker still shut? He's like, "Yep, nobody can use it. It's still
Oh my
welded to this
God,
day."
dude. Did you guys ever have like stink bombs that people would put in lockers?
No, that's some fucking dumb shit. They just had
Oh,
guns
we
in their
had
lockers.
shit like that. Okay, well, it is that. No, we had like there's a couple people that would fill lockers with expired milk until it literally couldn't hold any cartons anymore.
Oh my god.
And there was at one point one of them tipped over in the locker. So like 8 gallons of just rotting milk started like spewing out of the bottom of this locker. And obviously nobody wants to clean it up, but it fucking reeked to high hell throughout this whole hallway because of the fucking spoiled milk. And I remember like they had to make an announcement at like the PA, Like they had to like call somebody in and come clean it up. Like I don't even think it was the janitor. Like they had like some fucking special tack force to clean this locker. And it was like a fucking 2-day thing, all because it was like a month effort between like 5 people, I think, that they would just drink their milk halfway each day and then leave it in the locker. Or people would just fuck with each other too, and they'd just put like expired food in people's lockers. That happened a lot. There's another thing where like this guy would just bring in stink bombs and would like leave them in like this one nerdier senior's locker. And then one day you open it up and it just fucking exploded.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people were fucking dicks in my school. There was also a dude, I don't know if you were in high school while this was like a huge thing, but vaping, when it became really popular, was insane how fucking quick they wanted to jump on that shit.
I still forget how much you're older than me. I keep forgetting that.
Well, Juuls were fucking huge at the time. Like every kid had a Juul if you were 18, because the smoking age was still 18 at the time. And if you didn't have a Juul, you knew somebody was 18, so you could just get it. So it was like drinking back in the day, to where like everybody just had it. And they had to do like PSA after PSA after PSA on how bad vaping was for you. And
vaping
they had
in general
like
is fucking. You're kind of a pussy if you vape.
at one point they had so many people vaping in the fucking school bathroom that they had to sit a teacher in there on a rotating schedule for whoever was on their lunch break. So teachers just had to take their lunch break and sit in a fucking men's bathroom for an hour. Every day.
I would go in there on purpose, just rip some loud ass and make it smell like shit. Just so she could smell that shit while she eats.
Dude, it was so fucking bad. And I remember people getting caught for vaping and they would get like suspended for like 2 days. And that was it. And they're like, man, it's still such an issue. It's like, yeah, you don't fucking do anything about it, you dumbass. Like, what does 2 day suspension get you? Naughty boy, don't do that. And then they fucking do it again anyway.
I remember whenever there was a fight, they'd call the police. I remember kids would get arrested.
I remember people used to take the fucking Juul pods, crack them, and drink them.
Dude, those are fucking daredevils right there. I'd sign those guys up.
They're drinking some fucking Chinese pesticides, dude. That's fucked up. Dude, I'm
Dirty,
so glad
dirty,
we got
dirty.
out before dab pens were a thing, though. Like, dab pens were kind of a thing back when I was a senior.
Oh, I had dab pens.
Like, I had one friend who would hit a dab pen in the morning and then go to math class. I don't know how the fuck he made it through the day. Because, like, I struggled going to math class sober. Well, semi-sober. But that's a different story. But, like, dude, my friend would just get fucking absolutely fried. And I don't understand how these people made it through the day. Because there was at one point where I, like, was in this depressive swing. And, like, teachers would, like, legitimately pull me out of class to, like, go and bring me to, like, this counselor at, like, the front. And they were like, are you okay? Is everything fine at home? I'm like, yeah. I just got broken up with. That's about it. And, my girlfriend had this happen recently where she texted me the other day and she was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to be a teacher anymore.
She wanted to be a teacher?
No, she still is, like, going to be a teacher.
Uh-oh.
But she got a placement at a school, and yesterday, apparently, she, like, was walking in the hallway, and she just saw, like, 2 couples just viciously making out. And she was so fucking, like, disgusted. She, like, texted me during work, she's like, I almost just vomited.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god.
Here's my cat.
Fucking hell.
Is he making noise?
Yeah, I remember there was one time this teacher thought my friend made a bomb in school.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna explain the story. So basically he got a bunch of shit and put it in a bottle, like juice and shit. And
He made Jenkum.
Yeah, he made Jenkum pretty much. He just put like pencil lead crayons, other dumb shit in there, and it was a really weird color, and he was shaking it and he was like walking around. And teacher got really concerned, and she's like, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna really just take that. I don't know why. She like, I honestly swear to God, she thought it was a bomb. Because she was so concerned like it was an actual bomb. Like, dead honest. Like, this is like the most concerned I've ever
I had
seen.
a friend
She was like the chill
genuinely...
teacher. She was like the chill teacher. So
I had one of those
weird.
friends in high school that genuinely read, like, the arsonist handbook. And he knew full well how to make that shit, he just never did it. But, yeah, he was the homie all the way through, like, freshman to like sophomore year. I remember one day he came into school and told us the previous night he did a fucking 8-ball of coke. We were like, what the fuck? How did you even manage to do that?
He's a player.
He was like, I don't know.
God.
He did some insane shit during high school. Like, he would just tell us about it. There's this one stint where there's this week where he would just send us videos of him torturing a Woody doll in his basement.
What the fuck?
Like, he was like melting this Woody doll's face off with like a blowtorch. He would like throw it across the room, and then he'd like run in frame, and I think he was only wearing like a pair of tighty whities. But he was funny as fuck, so we all hung out with him, and he was a fucking cool dude. And over time he became like more normal to where like he was a lot more sociable, and he was a really cool dude. He just did some really crazy shit. Like, I remember this one night he was over at my house, and I had like this old you know, like those old science kits that you definitely shouldn't have had as a kid. Like, there were definitely some harmful chemicals and materials in it that definitely could have fucked you up if you ate it. But for some reason, they just gave it to you as, like, an 8-year-old anyway. I don't know if you ever had one of those kits, but I did. And, he was looking at, like, the ingredients that were in the box, and he was like, dude, I could make, like, 4 different explosives with this within 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what? And I remember I left him, like, by himself in the basement for a bit. And in the back of my head, I was like, did he make a bomb? Like, is there just an active bomb in my basement? So there's, like, a good stint. Like, I still kept the box down there, too. So there's, like, a good, like, 2-year span where I was like, yeah, there might be an active, like, explosive in my basement. And I'll just never know. And then eventually, I don't know where the box went. But there still might be an explosive down here somewhere. And I just don't even fucking know about it. Like, because I know there was, like, chlorine and a couple other chemicals in there that definitely could have been made into, like, at least some sort of toxic gas. Easily. Like, some sort of bioweapon could have been made out of that box very fast.
Holy
and might still be
shit.
in this basement. And I'm going to find out within the month because I'm moving every little bit of my shit out of here. So, the next fucking podcast, I'm going to have a laundry list of shit I'm going to find with stories that are tied to it. And I can't fucking wait.
Oh, well, I got a bunch. We're gonna do a podcast in Japan, right? Because I got, like, microphones and shit I can take with little ones.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm down. If you have lav mics or anything like that that we can plug in, I'm down. Otherwise, I was just thinking I'll bring a, like, I'll buy, like, a little Blue Yeti Mini, and I'll just bring that. And I'll have my laptop with me, obviously, so...
I got, like, wireless microphone. It's like 2 little wireless microphones. You plug it on the bottom of your phone for some reason, but, like, I just need the audio, right? So, I think it should work.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, yeah, I would have just taken the hit on, like, a $40 Blue Yeti that has, like, that dual channel mode to where, like, you can speak on both sides of it. And if we just set that up on a table, we can just do the podcast that way. But yeah, I'm definitely down to do a IRL podcast. That'll be fucking sweet. Plus, we're in Japan, so we can talk about any crazy shit that happens.
Yeah, we have to do. We don't do a podcast in Japan. I think we would have fumbled. We have to do.
If I don't get mugged once, did I really go to Japan?
Actually, it's stupidly hard to get mugged in Japan. Honestly,
I'll find a way.
go for it. Go to the women's cart. Get mugged by the women in women's cart. That'd be
I'm
funny.
gonna get my shit
You just
beat
get
up.
jumped by all these chicks.
I'm gonna get killed by a tampon box. They're gonna force feed me tampons until my stop, and I'm gonna choke on them and die. Dude, I'm so hyped for that trip now. There was a point within this week where I was like, man, fuck, should I just, like, cancel the trip in this case and just, like, go buy a car? Because, like, my car's having a rough, like, stint. And also the fact that, like, my work almost fucked me over on, like, getting off. I was like, dude, is it even worth it? Like, even though I was just gonna trim, like, 2 days. But, like, I was so disappointed that, like, I didn't get that full time off. But thank fucking God that like, completely solved itself this week. Because that saves, like, so much trouble on my part. Trying to reschedule all that.
It would have been a pain in the ass.
Dude, I've been getting back into cooking a little bit. It's been a fucking fun time. I realize how much I like just being by myself and, like, in my own thoughts. Now that I'm not as, like, insecure about shit, that I'm not, like, telling jokes all the time and thinking about that. It's very nice because, like, I don't have to worry about recording or anything. So, like, spending time with myself is, like, genuinely really nice now. And cooking's a great way to do that. Like, it's very self-reflective And it's also rewarding because you're like slowly working towards something that'll give you like a giant dopamine release. So it's like you have to go through the shit to get to it, but then the little shit becomes fun. So then you just have like these little releases as you go, and then a big one at the end when you eat the dish. It's fucking sweet.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, that's it. We should
That's
wrap
good.
up the podcast because it's been almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we should probably do that. All right.
What was the last topic we were talking about so I can kind of flow back into it? Before we talked about the YouTube stuff.
We were just talking about school and shit, or like.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
I think we'd honestly just. I feel like we just wrap it up here, honestly, and just kind of.
All right.
Like,
Yeah, we had another topic that we talked about for the last 40 minutes right there that probably won't make it into the podcast. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the 6th episode. Whew. Whole 6.
Yep, 6 episodes. That
means we've uploaded for 6 whole months out of the past, like, what, 11 months this podcast has been a thing?
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. Thanks for watching episode 6. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully we can get to these a little bit faster. We're obviously going to upload in June, so as long as we make it through, what, May?
Yeah.
April. Yeah.
April, May,
I can't believe it's fucking April already, dude. That's been so fast. This year's been fucking zooming.
It has been.
Probably because I've been working so much, but anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next month, hopefully. And,
Bye-bye.
bye.